What's next? What have I been up to? So I've been enjoying being back home. It's been really, really nice. It definitely felt like a long time away, so really enjoyed that. Had a few fun things planned, so we actually went and stayed in some yurts up near Fountains Abbey for a couple of nights, which was super chill, just really nice to get away for a little bit. Some really nice riding in. Managed to get right over to like North Yorkshire Dales into like a valley called Swaledale, where there's also a really, really good bike cafe. Genuinely really good, like really good cake, really good food, good coffee. All set up as well. It's got like the little bike shop and the cafe and like everything. Top tip. I'll find the name of it and put it in the notes. And yeah, had like the most amazing weather for that day. So did like a 4-hour ride of all through the valleys and just, oh, so nice. Sunday was then really miserable. I did all of my training inside. I had like run, bike, run with some tempo and just did the running on the treadmill, the bike on the turbo, because it was like absolutely pissing it down. So that was like, welcome back to the UK. Other than that, generally getting back into work a little bit. Obviously I had 6 weeks off my Lloyd's work, so I've been getting back into that, which has been good. Just kind of getting back to trying to feel fit again. So I basically decided I want to do another race, mainly because I want to finish the season on a good note. And I feel like I've got good fitness from pre-Kona, so I wanted to use it. But yeah, I've had a few days last week of actually feeling a bit ill. So I had 3 days of kind of doing not very much. Very rare for me. But that seemed to pass. Was then like fine again by the weekend, and this week seemed to be fine. So I've done like a few hard sessions, getting back into it. Nice to be training again. Got a few more fun things going on. So I've actually got a wedding this weekend, and then we're driving down to Cornwall. I've got a few days down in Cornwall, so we'll kind of do a bit of exploring down there. I've just been trying to find like swim squad to do some swimming with, which I think I'm going to have to do some early starts. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but that'll be nice. Although I think it does look like it might be raining all week, which will be a shame, but still a bit of different riding. And other than that, yeah, I'm just going to try and get a really good 3-week block in to get the body back to where it was, and then go race Israel, I think. Like, unless something happens in the next week that makes me decide I don't want to go. But yeah, looking pretty likely. It's got like a reasonable start list, so it should be like a pretty good race. It's obviously quite good money because it's a championship race. It's got 3 Kona slots, which is also appealing to get that done. And it just looks like quite a cool place to go as well, to be honest. Like, I've not been to Israel. Slightly nervous about, is it a safe place to go? But talked to a few people, and apparently as long as you stick in the right bits, it's kind of all right. So probably be looking to do a bit of exploring after that, and then have a proper off season. But that also means that I get off season basically around Christmas, which is also nice. Travel back from America is always tough. I don't know how people do it regularly in terms of long travel. Like, I really find it affects me, both from a like jet lag, sleep perspective, but just also that, yeah, like my body definitely doesn't react that well to it. Like it's basically taken me 2 weeks, I think, to get over it. I think especially when you're doing it post Ironman, you're like 95% likely to get ill, especially with how much is going around at the moment. So yeah, being ill didn't really help. But yeah, I think, to be fair, I've been sleeping really well. Like, something about being back in your own bed that helps. And it's been so dark here as well, so that has also been good. And it's been cold, so like cold, dark bedroom is obviously the key to good sleep. As I said, it took a little while, and that was actually one of the reasons why Israel is probably my choice of race, because I was like, I can't face going back to America. Cozumel was on my list of, it would be a good race to do because it's obviously got the really fast swim, which like eliminates my deficit, but it's just too far. Like, the travel's like 30 hours from here, and I was like, I can't do it. So yeah, not really a big fan of big travel. I think I need to get a fair amount of volume in just to kind of get the body back to where it was. So yeah, main focus is just sort of sharpening up a bit. I actually think I haven't lost as much fitness as I necessarily feel from I think those first few sessions you're always going to feel a bit ropey. I think it's just getting back to getting some good intervals in on the TT bike, getting some long runs in, and just, getting the body back into Ironman mode and ready for a big race. Probably be spending quite a lot of time indoors with the current weather. Or the other thing that I'll probably do is if I'm outdoors, I won't be doing as much on the TT bike. It's not as much of a worry for me of having to spend loads of time in position. So I'll probably try and do my short, hard sessions on the TT bike, on the turbo, and then do my longer rides just outside on the road bike. Because we're definitely in like sketchy road season of like leaves all over the roads, lots of wet, slippy roads. Not going to be risking myself or the TT bike on those. And then, like run wise, again, I actually quite like running in the rain, so that doesn't really affect it. And the swim has just been putting consistent swims together, which actually I've been swimming really well. So hopefully I can put together a good swim in Israel. So I think, there's a few people that hopefully I say travel with will also be going out there that hopefully I can hang out with. One being Patrick. He actually wanted me to go and train with him in Mallorca. Clearly wanted to get dropped again, but joking. I think I'm going to struggle to go out to Mallorca just with work, and actually I'm quite enjoying having a bit of time at home. But so Patrick will be out there, hopefully Jack, if we can sort out getting him a flight and some accommodation. So I don't know if I've got a room yet, so we'll work on that. Indy is going to hopefully be out there, I think, just depending on how 70.3 Worlds goes and if she's still motivated for it, but she seemed pretty positive. And there is a really small chance that Alistair might come to support, but we'll see, because I don't want to get my hopes up that he might come. Anyway, we'll see. He might actually come, which would be nice.